Thought about it all day today. The world we know's about to waste away. On both sides and in between, we're seeing things that we've never seen. Our little piece of paradise is turning out to be not so nice. In a world so full of greed, do we fight? Do we just concede?
This is Julie, and Julie is the daughter of the owner.
Yes. I've heard stories.
About the murders.
Yes.
And one was, I know, a prostitute.
I knew there's been at least 2 prostitutes, but I would be locking up because I would have to come through here and close that door. We've been moving out. I would come, close that door, and lock it, and as soon as I lock it, I hear...
the overhead door.
Yeah, right here in this garage door, I would close it, lock it, and as soon as I do that, I hear a voice over here. This is the bathroom area.
Right.
I would hear a voice in this area. It was like more of like a scream, like a faint scream of help. It was like crystal clear because you can hear like echoes and stuff. I felt weird feelings by the garage doors over there.
And by the bathrooms here?
By the bathrooms, yeah. This used to be a bar in a garage. There can be tons of accidents in the garage. Because it's active, it's been...
Right.
Tons of accidents could have happened.
A lot of energy, yeah.
And if it's been a bar, too, the one place that nobody would actually look would be in the bathrooms if you were murdered.
Right.
We are closing, we're moving out. Most of the time we'll be in the garage, like around those doors over there, I'll get chill bumps or feeling that somebody's behind me.
Right.
And I don't know why, but one night I've had a nightmare. I was by those garage doors, and it was like somebody came up behind me and hit me right in the head. Like I even felt the pain.
Really?
And I shot up and I wasn't there. So I don't know if that's what happened to a girl or if it's just my imagination, but can I get away from here? I don't know why, but I'm getting more nervous. That's why I'm like doing that. I'm more nervous over there now.
Yeah, well there's probably a negative energy. Are you hearing like footsteps up there?
Where?
Behind you, up here in front. You hearing footsteps? No, I heard a footstep back here when we were back there. There's been more than one murder here. So there's been at least 2 murders, and I just heard a step again in the back. I'm hearing steps. When we were down by these overhead garage doors, I heard a step back here. These floors, you really can hear it pretty good. When we first turned everything on, we were getting 360's going off. We were getting 3 lights on the K2, we were getting hits on the triple meter, and we were getting up to a 1.5 on the long meter. And this building has no power in it. When I was interviewing the owner's daughter, we were standing up in the corner there, and she had a very uneasy feeling. And this is the area, I'm sure, where the prostitute was decapitated and cut into pieces. A dog in the neighborhood was running around with an arm in its mouth from the prostitute that was chopped up. So I was up here earlier, I was interviewing the owner's daughter, and she's 16 years old, and this probably happened when she was a little baby, and she had a very uneasy feeling. So she's like, let me get out of this corner. So I'm sure this is the area that the prostitute was decapitated and murdered. And now this whole area was a bar, and if you look up here, on these walls here, there's a big train mural. Pretty cool, big train mural. And you know, this is coal country, so trains are a big deal out here. Nothing would be without the trains. And then there's another mural on this wall. I'm sure this is from the bar, Budweiser, Santa Fe. Interesting mural. Santa Fe Railroad. Oh, look at this, it's a holdup. A gunslinging holdup. Is anybody here with us? That's interesting, they're holding up the train. So as me and Frank were in the back unload, I heard footsteps up here by the bathrooms. And you can hear a distinct footstep on this floor. It's kind of like that. We're getting a little bit of hits on everything here once intermittently. There's no power on in this building at all. It is completely all shut off. No water, no power. Nothing. We're getting Periscope. Who's here with us? Periscope hits. Can you light this one up? Green for yes, red for no. And we can answer questions with this right here. There's some traffic. It's only about 9 o'clock right now. What time you got?
9:20.
9:20 right now. Tribometer is going off green and red. Oh, look at it. Look at it going.
Mm-hmm.
Who's here with us? Can you talk into this camera? So over here in this area is where the prostitute was decapitated. Is the prostitute here? Is the prostitute here? Is the prostitute here? Can you light up red for green? Red or bleh. Can you light up green or red for yes or no? Is the spirit of the prostitute still here? Can you tell us your name? Can you tell us the name of the person who killed you? Oh, look at that. Look at that. K2's hitting. Tribal meter's hitting. 0.5 on the mil. Definitely a lot going off on these meters considering there is zip power. And there's no buildings attached to this building either. It's a freestanding building. And across the street is the nearest other building. Let's do a little bit of PSP7. A lot of little intermittent noises in this place. Oh, everything's hitting crazy. Why don't you come around, Frank? Is there any spirits here with us? For me. What's the name of the girl who's had her head cut off here? Is anybody stuck here? Is any spirit stuck in this building? Look at that, look at that, look at this going. Can you see him, Frank? How many are stuck in this building? Spirits. What's the name of the prostitute that was decapitated? Are there spirits that are stuck here? Let's see, now this is probably where the prostitute was decapitated. Like chopped up in this room right here. And then taken out in backpack or whatever, some kind of a case. Took her out piece by piece, I guess, until she was out of here. And then a neighborhood dog was seen with her running around the neighborhood with her arm in his mouth. So that's pretty crazy. 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 And this is our PSP7 box is going over here. Talking, huh, Frank?
Yeah,
Now she had a real uncomfortable feeling over here. Frank, you want to grab that T-bar? And we'll go over in the corner here. I'm kind of carrying an extra lighting source because go in that corner there. Okay. Okay. 7.8. Is anybody here with us? Can you make your presence known? Tell me your name. Interesting. Who was the prostitute that was murdered here? She's standing in this corner here. I want to feel what she was feeling. Let your head up that way at the back door. Look at that 360 going crazy. Is anybody here with us? Oh. Why? Why did he kill that prostitute? What's her name? Are you stuck here? Were you murdered because you were a prostitute? I'm going to flip this off. Because I don't want to rely on that. The K2's getting 2, now 3 steady lights. Let's listen to the sounds in here, Frank. And see if we get any noises in here. And that K2's making a hum.
Troublemaker.
No, I just heard a noise in that bathroom.
Go.
360's going, Frank. There's definitely noises in this building. Look at that. Wow.
Can you spin it all the way around?
Can you make a noise? Tune in. It's like the energies. I feel it. I definitely feel something here. And it's not the prostitute, it's something kind of evil. Like I get the feeling like something was possessing that person that did that to that prostitute.
Mm-hmm.
I heard a noise in that bathroom again.
I did too.
Did you?
My car.
What's your car making noises for? What is that? That didn't sound like your car, Frank. It sounded like it was something over in this corner here. It sounded in by the doorway there.
How many spirits are with us?
Get the fuck out of here. What was that? What the fuck was that? Something just made a big noise in here. Okay, things are starting to make a little noise around here now. I don't know what the hell that was. That's fucking weird. That is fucking weird. Did you hear that?
I heard that.
That was a big noise.
Got the door, did it?
Who made that noise? What was that noise? Can you show your face in that mirror? Show me yourself. Make another noise. What was that? That was like crazy. No reason for it. There's nothing in there that was bumped. There was nothing in there that could have even fallen. It's a piece of paper on the floor. Wow. Let's open this up too. Anybody in here? I get the feeling that this was all just the bathroom in here. And this is a new wall. And I bet you when that murder happened, this was all one big area. Mm-hmm. That just blew my mind, Frank. Yeah. That was pretty intense and pretty loud. Wow. I don't even know what to say. And this is the entrance from the road. This is where they would have come in for the bar. It looks like it had big windows at one point, Frank. At least a big window here. And big windows in the front. We're gonna hit on the tribal meter. I can't believe that. Noise came from over there. Who made that noise? Is somebody here with us? Who made that noise in the bathroom? Can you do it again? Is that where you were murdered? We're going to set out the REM pods and stuff. I'm going to put some meters in the bathroom. If anybody goes over there, we'll know it.
There you go. Periscope.
Oh. Oh, good, that was fun. I don't usually use an EM pump, but this is the EM pump. And we're going to charge this place up a little bit. Mine is here, Frank.
All right.
That will put off a little energy or things to use to communicate with us.
Oh, good.
I just saw a little mist right here. I just saw it in the corner of my eye. It's a little misty, about 4 feet tall, at the end of this rack. I just saw a little mist, like hot soup, but there ain't no hot soup over there.
Oh.
That was weird. Look at it all going off over here. Did I see you? Did I see something over there? What was over there? I'll tell you something really weird today, Frank, on the way here. I'm driving, and all of a sudden I saw like a person on the side of the road. I'm not going to say I seen him appear, but it was like I didn't notice the person standing there, and then drove by. Didn't really get a good look, but I knew there was a person there. Drove by and went to kind of like look in the mirror, like to get a better look, and I didn't see anybody.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, on the way here tonight. So that was weird. It was somebody wearing black and white. I see black clothing and white clothing, and then there was nothing when I went past and looked behind me. There was nothing there. And I'll be honest with you, and this is going to sound weirder, but I'm kind of by the Princeton post office.
Uh-huh.
And there's like a big black SUV. And they go past me, and I'm like, wow, that was like a big black SUV. And I look behind me, and I'm like, there's no SUV behind me.
Ah.
You think I'm going crazy? I'm like, well, they turned off all the way. But I was
We're better steady diet of facts. We eat them up, but we don't react. We've set ourselves up for this fall. Now our back's up against the wall. can we do? We all cry as she dies. Is there nothing we can say or do? Try to stay alive. Will we all survive? The answer lies inside of me and you.